Hello world, and welcome to part 2 of episode... I'm terrible with remembering the numbers. I think it's 19. So this is for the programming. I am no master of programming, so yeah, this should be fun. First of all, let's start the old computator. There we go, everything's on. And we're going to take a look at the process we need and break it down into chunks. So here's our tree farm. What's the first thing that we need to do? Well, we need to plant the sapling, douche, which is done by number 1, IOX1 or 1 IOX or 1 IOX set, 1 IOX set, then 1 IOX reset, RST. Then we need to hit it with some bone meal, which will make it grow into a lovely birch tree. We don't need another colour for that. We can just use a repeater, which will delay the signal from 1 IOX till after it's planted and then grow. So this whole bundle here, we can call it plant grow is what I've written in my little notes. Plant grow. So we've got the plant grown. Then what's the first thing we need to do? Well, we need to eat the block out from the bottom. That's accomplished by the orange line. So we will call that just a small action of turning this on and then turning it off. We will call it eat. We then need to push the tree down to take up this empty space that exists now, and then eat can run again and eat it and continue on until the entire tree is gone. We then want this up here to stop dispensing sand, and this to continue eating until it has eaten all of the sand, which basically means we're going to have more eats than we have pushes, just to get rid of the excess. So we've got plant grow, eat, and push. Those are our basic majiggies. Our words, basically, what they're going to be. They're going to be our words. So when you come here and you type words, there's going to be eat, push, and plant grow. Cool. So let's get on with this, shall we? We'll stretch out the fingers. First of all, plant grow. What's that going to be? Well, first of all, it's going to be 1 IOX set, and we're going to leave that on for, doesn't have to be long, 10 ticks. 1 IOX reset, just as a bit of a delay for the rest. 20 ticks. I don't mind a bit of spacing. And that should no, if I said 26, that should give us what we want. So if we type words, there's plant grow right up the front there. Plant grow. So I'm going to get some supplies and load this one up with the ability to actually plant a sapling and then bone meal it. So one moment. I did a little work on the wizard tower off camera. Marble floors. Balcony, little balcony. It's still under construction, of course. And our only mode of maneuvering throughout this building is currently the scaffolding. And do I have monsters in here already? Seriously, do I have monsters in my tower? I do. I guess I forgot to put lights on this balcony. Oh well. There's just not much light up here, so we'll put one of them there. And one of them there. First time I've left it since I've put floors in, so there's another floor. This is the top with the turret, and now we're going to go right up to the tower with the wizard hat. And here we are. This is where I was coming to get some bone meal, so we'll just do all this magic. Okay, it's morning again. All that running around at night. A couple of skulls, bit of gunpowder. Anyway, I've got me some birch saplings in this one, and then on the one with the repeater, bone meal. So we're going to run this once. What have we got? Plant grow. So we'll just go plant. Actually, let's clear the page like so, and plant grow. It sounded like it worked. Something was planted anyway. So if we look, there should be a tree here. There's a tree. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Did I bring any scaffolding? I did. Good. Might need it. This is what I've been using scaffolding for mainly, as well as building the towers. Just going to check if we have sand. We have sand inside, and you're on the right tick. That's good. Cool. So that's our first section done. Now we're going to have to open up, because I think orange is number 2. Where are you cabling? Orange is number 2, magenta is 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, and so on, 2048, and yeah, whatever. Something like that. Yep. Come here. Thank you. Okay, so this is going to be a pretty simple one again. The trick to coding is, or you know, doing this kind of thing, is just to break it down into sections. So this is going to be eat, because this is what we want to eat. So we're going to have 2 IOX set, and we're going to go for quite a long delay. I think. Do we? No, let's go with 10 ticks. Don't need the space. 2 IOX reset. 10 ticks. No, not tisks. Ticks. Okay. Now, it's always good to get in the habit of adding the extra ticks at the end, because if I ran that in a sequence, it would just be back to back, and it would jam. So you have to have the spacing. Right, so that's that done. So words, we should go for eat and plant grow. So page again, thank you, and eat. Eat has run, and now this birch tree should be missing a little chunk out of it. There it is. Lovely. Now this is where it gets fun. We are going to have to dispense some sand. I'm going to call this push. Now, I kind of counted that it was about 5 of these that had to go before contact or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We'll have to run it like 5 times, and I don't have any leaves, so have a stone brick. It'll be fine. And and you don't really know where to go, but that's fine. We'll sort out the filtering later. This is magenta, which is number 4. So come over here and clear the page again, and remember our little thingamabobs, and oh yeah, sorry, space push compile. This is going to be for IOX set. Now I want a lot of delay between these, so 20 ticks, which is a second, whole second, and for IOX reset 20 ticks. So push, should dispense a block of sand and fire the piston once. Shit. Oh god, you little bastard. Fucking hate these slimes. Fucking trolling me. Yep, there's your block of sand. Now I'm gonna do this another 4 times, which is 4 times push. Oh, you can hear that piston going. There we go, and that's reached the top of the tree. Oh, so, and 4 times has pushed it into the thing. And I think what I may do, because obviously, as you can see, this is fucked up now, is we're going to put a bit of obsidian below each block of dirt, just for debugging purposes. So I'm going to go get some obsidian. Just so happens that our quarry hit a lot of lava, and we do actually have an abundance of the black gold. I say an abundance, we need 12 anyway, so 12's an abundance. Thought I had more than that. I did have more than that. I had a lot more than that. I guess that's something I haven't actually replaced yet. I had more than 12. I had about 40. Oh well. Oh well. So we have to repair this a bit. We could always just run eat, couldn't we? Yeah. Come here. Come here. Eat, please. Thanks. No idea where that wood's going anyway, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so it's eating that now. Yeah. We ran it a little too much. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Move that. Grab the dirt. I keep jumping in that hole, even though that hole's not even supposed to be there anymore, because I moved that wiring. But I can't place a block in there because I've got that in there. That's just shitting the wood out, that's fine. Like so. And that goes there. Everybody's happy. Whoops. Okay, ah yeah, the obsidian. Lost my train of thought there. It's a busy train. It gets derailed often. Yeah, this is just a debugging procedure, because obviously when you're working with pistons, you can always just push shit through itself. Back when they first came out, I was trying to make various doors and stuff, and I ended up pushing the wiring out of walls and crap. Fun, huh? But obsidian cannot be moved. So one also must remember that its blast protection has been lowered by industrial craft if you have industrial craft installed. So don't go using it for bunker lining. Right. So now that we have the push coded in, we should be able to run a pattern which goes something like push, eat, well, eat first, because now it has to go through all of that, and then at the end with a load of extra eats. So I think that's going to go a little something like this. Clear the page again. Now we shouldn't need to put delays between these. So we're going to go farm tree is what we're going to call this. This is going to be our parent program that we're going to use the words that we just created in. So the first thing we need to do is plant grow. Yep, and that would plant the sapling and bone meal her. Now we're going to need to probably do a push. Yep. Then an eat. Then a push. Then an eat. Then a push. Then an eat. No, don't type eat. Eat. Push. Eat. Push. And where's that going to get us? That's going to get us 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be into the meat and bones of the tree. So let's go for another 10, I think. Eat, push, eat, push, eat, push, eat, push, eat, push, eat, push, and I think that's going to get us there. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Eat, push, 12. Let's make it equal numbers. And that's going to put us at a point where the tree should be completely gone by now, and we've just got a pillar of sand. So we now need to go eat, no, eat, 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 eat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And hopefully eat, eat. That should stir us over. Now, just because if this is going to be run in a sequence, I'm going to put a 40 ticks there and end. So we're going to reset the farm because there's no point doing it while shit's already in half motion. So we're going to jump up here and I never said my coding was efficient or correct or the best way to do it. That's just the way that I do it, because honestly, not really much clue what I'm doing when it comes to this sort of stuff. I've just, you know, going with what I've picked up from various things. Found this rather interesting video in 2 parts explaining the basics. I still have a lot of trouble with IO expanders. I have no idea how really to get more. I got one to work, but then could never replicate it again. I don't know, I probably missed something very basic. Also, while this thing is pushing, it should be pulsing the transposers. So shit like these will be picked up. Yeah. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Can I turn those into bone meal? Oh, I can't turn them into bone meal? Come on, man, seriously? Okay. Well, this thing's reset, sort of. Probably didn't need that 5 sounds, that's fine. I'm just going to collect this bone meal or fall down the bloody hole again. I'm gonna cover this up, I swear, once it's done. Okay, so we should be able to run this like farm tree. Kind of want to see it in action, but now I'm going backwards. Alright, there it comes. And I know the extra eats at the beginning are not needed, but you know, here we go. Let's see how much extra we got. 1 extra, 2 extra, ooh, 3 extra, and we got a piece of sand that actually got clipped out there. That's interesting. Interesting. Okay. Right, so where is this thing going? Is it just shitting out the buffer or something? Not quite sure where all the wood's going, but that's fine, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm more interested to see whether should be able to collect those saplings. Especially those. I'm just more interested to see whether that piece of sand there is a timing thing, whether I have to push the timer up a little bit more, or you know. So what we're going to do is we're going to run this 10 times farm tree. Now if something cuts out or causes a problem, this is how we find out. We'll run it more than once, and the something going wrong, whatever it is, will basically overflow until it's an apparent problem that we can see. Nothing physically should break, as we do have the whatchamacallit there, the block of obsidian. You can see the other ones are all pulsing. They don't have sand in yet, just to stop everything going crazy. We didn't get another sand block clip out this time, so it must have been a fluke, but we'll soon see. And it doesn't look like those are pulsing to me. It really doesn't. Those transposers should be pulsing. They should be pulsing. The sand looks like it's getting rerouted back up nicely. Yeah, or is that wood going up there? That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? Because I haven't actually done the filters yet on most of these. Yeah, let's go check. Nope, that's sand. That's sand. But these transposers are not pulsing. They're getting power. See? Is it because they don't have somewhere to go, or? What am I doing it for? Whatever. Let's make a little workstation down here. Getting a tiny bit of lag from these things, but it's not unmajiggy. Probably going to be spending more time living in the wizard tower anyway, so. Alright. If I do that, there we go. It just needed an inventory. That's better. Ah, we're getting more of a stack of sand flying about up here. Not an actual stack, but I mean, there's a shit ton. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 maybe. Which means it is actually happening regularly. So let's get up there. Yeah, that's a fair bit of sand lying about. This is not good. How wasteful. Yeah, very wasteful. Oh, there we go. Piston may need a little bit more of a delay. That's where all the wood's going. That's fine. Yeah, there is wood going in there. Yeah. Ah! That's second to last one. Well, you can have your sand back since you've been using it. Oop. Comes another rotation. See that extra couple of 20 ticks in there slows the whole procedure down, which is pretty nice. I don't want this thing going doing the whole thing really fast. I think this is a good procedure. I mean, we've got over half a stack already. Times that by 12, you know, that's 6 stacks. How long is this thing running? Seriously. Turn it into coal, charcoal. You know, you're good to go. And here should be the bad one. Nope, we missed the bad one. It's there on the floor. Huh. Let's go up and actually change the ticks mid-sequence. And just see whether we have any more of an issue. Hopefully that'll fix it, but I don't know. Longer delay, longer time to retract, you know? Unless we put a pulsar up there. It seemed better, didn't it? Are we finished cycling, or...? No, we're just eating the sand. Are you going to plant another tree, or...? Can't see the, Nope, there we go. Another process. Let's get up here, if we can. Actually see this thing in motion. The motion of your ocean. Wow. What's that? Bloodhound gang. Terrible. Terrible. Oh. That seemed to be better. We don't actually have any sand hanging out now, so that seemed to have fixed that little problem. There's always a there's an amount of, you know, testing with these sorts of things. Oh. Always an amount of testing. Wood's still going into here. We'll solve that in a minute. Is it out of render distance? Yeah, it was. It was out of animating distance. Alright. 10 cycles is a long time. And here we go, cycle number God knows. If I was smart, I'd well, here's the thing going between the different IO numbers. There it is. Cool, huh? It's going between eat and push there. That is eat, push, eat. And the bottom one should be push. That top one's eat, push, eat, you push, eat, push, eat, push, and it should stay on eat a few more times. Eat, push, not there yet. Eat, 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 and this other one on the left here should come up after a delay, unless this thing's finally about to stop. Is it? We'll soon find out. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it looks like it might be done. Yep, a little cursor's flashing. That was 10 times farm. And before we go any further, and something bad happens, I don't want to have to rewrite all those words, so we're going to save them. This is how I now have to remember how to do that. I did update since the last time. I was really messing with these, so I think it's save disk or something like that. We'll soon find out when I destroy everything. Is this our floppy disk? Okay, words. Certainly isn't wipe. What? Free, alert, mediate, variable, create, constant headers. Does. Repeat name. Disk ADDR, disk name. Save, possibly? Let's try disk name quotes space tree farm end quote, and that should be that. So if we eject that, tree farm. Okay, but it's not got tree farm on it yet, so we need to save to the disk. So I don't think I've that much this episode. We'll see. Disk ID, disk RS, which has to be reset, I assume. Disk WS, disk ID. Disk ID is for the files, isn't it? Let's try save. Save. Unknown token, save. Oh, I'm gonna have to look this up. Oh, I wasn't even recording. How silly was that? Turns out it is save, and then the actual, instead of the name of the program, it's the name of the actual disk to save to that disk. So that's done, and we have our tree farm disk and our 4th boot disk right there. Cool. Brilliant. We're just going to leave those there. Cool. What else? Oh yeah, I got jumped by a skeleton. I was having an issue, and that issue was saplings are supposed to go that way. However, these weren't working because they had no available inventory. The saplings are just going in there, and so is all this wiring. Why is all the wiring going in there? What broke? That was wiring that was just sucked into the buffer ages ago. See, red power, it has quite a buffer, and that's a creeper right within my area. Well, joke's on you. My farm is fine. There are a lot of monsters around. God damn. I really have to sort out a perimeter. I'm thinking like huge fence, death rays, Tesla coils. I mean, if we make a nuclear reactor, the main whole use of it is just going to be pumping in power for one, probably teleporters, and two, killing lots of things en masse. I want to be able to hit a button and kill everything, everywhere. Does that sound crazy enough? Alright, now I'm having a little trouble here because I want the saplings to go up into the deployer. Am I just using this the wrong way? This is a filter and it's backwards here. I was thinking the filter would be able to detect the saplings, come in, and then put them into the back of the deployer. But I guess that's not what's going to happen. So maybe I'll have to move it down here or something. I'm going to have to, or yeah, I'm going to have to move this out, this whole line here over and around with the filter on, and then perhaps have the pipe coming from that into a buffer or something. What do we got here? Nope, not that one. What do they call it? I think there is a relay or a relay. That sounds like it might work. Something I'll have to test in my test world, but it's another little hiccup on the way to completion for this thing. But the code is done. The code is done. You're filtering apples to come this way. Wood should also be in here. Wood should also be in here. You shouldn't come up in any of those because they're exits. Or those. So if apples do drop, which I don't think they will because they're birch trees, but I've put them in there anyway, they should come over here. Is it day yet? Anyway, what we're going to have then is, we are going to build this up, and I'm getting monsters on my roof. This is not fucking nice. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. So if we have, I lost my train of thought again. That train, I tell you, it's never late. You know, it's never on time. You again. Watching you. Yeah. So, oh god, my brain. So I will look at that in my test world, see what I can do with that, and then that's just something we'll have to fix it. We got 10 solar panels up there now, which keeps us well stocked. Speaking of which, cutting that tunnel took a lot out of the battery box. You may not rest now, there are monsters nearby. I hate that functionality, it's so retarded. I know I'm safe in my house. Terrible. Well, the sun's coming up anyway, I can show you what I've done. That'll do. And I definitely do need to make some more trousers. Yeah. Another crater on the lawn. I'm glad I got the code down for that. Oh, Jesus. You're kidding me, right? Don't you dare explode right there. Explode over here. Test out this blast proofing. Or die. Why are we getting so many monsters within my lit perimeters? Well, they're obviously wandering in, but it's certainly a concern. And next episode we should be able to actually go into more magical Thorncrafty stuff. I want to get Thorncraft started next episode, and I did record this earlier, but I think the video fucked up, so here it is again. I've cut out this corridor, I've cut the hill away here, so we've got the thingamabob there. This is actually going to be a nice path, and I'm going to fix this broken side of the volcano here. And we're going to have a nice path in here, and it's going to wind its way up here. You won't have to jump, it will be all nice, and it will lead
the silver tree, whatever the hell they are, that I had in my chest. I planted them around because apparently that increases the good juju, the better jives, the V's, the good V's, something like that. I don't know, but hey, whatever. What we'll do is when we got the path, we'll probably cut them down and move them about a bit. So yeah, not sure if all this rough hewn stone like this is good for the jujus of the magical jujus. Juju is a technical term for jivey whack. I don't know. I wanted to move that over there, didn't I? Yeah. But hey, look at that funny ass floor, because we got the old towers. It's alright, I don't mind it. It's not gonna make me go OCD or something. Not really. But yeah, so we got our balcony over here. This is pretty nice. I'm quite pleased with how this has come out. I don't know whether to paint the blocks, paint the foam concrete blocks here or something, you know, do some nice colours or a pattern or something. We'll see how it goes. I'm a fan of grey, but yeah. Alright, so I'm going to end the episode here before I continue to ramble on endlessly, and we'll come back in next episode. We'll get Thaumcraft set up. I'm probably going to have it on this level, I think, and I want this little perch up here to be sort of perhaps for the, when we get one, a V's enchanting table with your various books and whatnot around it. There'll be a different way of getting up here. These are all just temporary. And perhaps on this other level above, if we do equivalent exchange, might get a some sort of glowstone. What do they call them these days? I want to call them aggregators. I don't even think they're called aggregators anymore. But you know, the whole glowstone thingamabobs, the relays. Might get one of them just set up there since it's got a nice view of the sky. Although we'll still cover it in glowstone so it has maximum light value anyway, but you know, it's just for show. Or we might embed it into the top of the roof. I want this to look kind of very working, and I've put glass in. So don't know whether I might put these into panels so we can move out even further. But alright, well, a lovely day. Bye.